billionaire elites gather deep in a northern California forest every year to perform a ritual at a 40-foot stone owl statue. Conspiracy theorists claim that it's Moloch, the Canaanite deity who demanded the ultimate offering. But is that even what Moloch is? Who was this entity that the Bible condemned? What did he actually symbolize? And why would the most powerful people on earth invoke something associated with supreme sacrifice? Let me decode what Moloch actually represents and why that makes the modern connection even more disturbing. First, let's start with what was said about Moloch in the Bible. Leviticus 18:21 says, "Do not give any of your children to be sacrificed to Moloch, for you must not profane the name of your God." Leviticus 22 says, "Any Israelite or any foreigner residing in Israel who gives their offspring to Moloch is to be put to death." 2 Kings 23:10, King Josiah desecrates Topheth in the valley of Ben Hinnom, so no one could use it to make offerings in the fire to Moloch. The Bible is explicit. Moloch worship involved offering what was most precious, specifically through fire rituals. It was practiced by surrounding Canaanite cultures and occasionally adopted by Israelites despite being forbidden. But here is where it gets complicated, because scholars debate whether Moloch was even a deity's name or a type of ritual offering. The Hebrew Molech might mean king or refer to a specific rite. Ancient texts are ambiguous. Let's go back to the source and see what Moloch was all about to the Canaanites. In Phoenician and Carthaginian culture, there's evidence of extreme offerings during crises, famine, war, and plague. The practice was called mulk, giving the most valued possession to divine powers in exchange for deliverance or prosperity. Some scholars argue that these were cremation burials and not ritual offerings. Others point to archaeological evidence. The debate continues, but the historical association is undeniable. Moloch is equal to giving what you value most to secure power, wealth, or survival. Whether literal deity or cultural practice, Moloch represents the ultimate transactional spirituality, offering the innocent, the future, and the sacred to maintain power in the present. So what does Moloch represent symbolically anyways? Well, esoterically, Moloch isn't just about ancient rituals. He's the principle of devouring the future to sustain the present. He's the god of the systems that consume what they're meant to protect. The extreme offering is the most extreme form of this, destroying your own legacy, your genetic future, your hope for continuity in exchange for immediate advantage. It's the inversion of protective instinct, the violation of the deepest human bond, and it is all for power. But symbolically, Moloch is any system that demands you give up what you should protect. Capitalism that devours workers, empires that send the young to perish for old men's ambitions, and institutions that consume idealism and spit out cynicism, alongside technologies that trade human connection for efficiency. Moloch is the god of the race to the bottom, where competition forces everyone to give up their values to survive. You either feed Moloch or get eaten. The system perpetuates because no one can afford to stop feeding it. And honestly, Moloch is the egregore of coordination failure.